Gaming.
I'll make sure my shirt gets on camera. There we go.
Oh, sure. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Train Shuffling. And yeah, I'm here tonight with a couple of friends playing 1846. We got.
Wait, there was three of us, and he said he has a couple of friends.
Yeah, who's not the friend?
Listen, I use the word couple in a loose, not necessarily two relationship. So,
Okay.
with a few friends, I know technically I should say few. We got Eric Brocious. Yeah.
Hi.
We got Joe Rashanen and Len K.
Hey.
Hey, you got the shirts. I'm dual wielding right now. Don't worry, I'm not taking my shirt off. I have a second layer, and it's the wheel tapping shirt. So,
You know, I have a friend that says you can't be double logoed, that it's like not socially acceptable. Like if you're wearing a Patriots hat and a Red Sox shirt, you can't do that.
we're not opposing teams.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, we're gonna get started. I will at some point start monitoring chat to see if anyone's actually watching this or not at the time. It's possible that we won't have anyone because this is very short notice, but figured why not stream it since we're all around.
Sure.
It'll always be available for later.
Hey, Joe Leon's here. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is a great time, especially 46. And with you guys, of all people. Although, Len, we'll see. You can get in the think tank sometimes, so you got to be on your A game with these guys.
You mean Len could take time during a game? I've never seen that.
I'm ready to lose, so don't worry.
All right.
But Len is podcast ready because when he thinks out loud, which makes for good.
It's perfect.
Good podcast.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Shall we begin?
We shall.
I think that we should have. Let me check. Yeah, it looks like everything's fully visible.
Okay.
So we've got 4-player game. The game has removed Ohio and Indiana, Meatpacking Company, and Erie from the game, and it's on Len for his first draft pick.
Yep. And I will make my draft pick, and it's over to Joe.
All right.
And everyone will be able to see my picks, but that's it. Oh.
I have a piece of paper because if I don't write down what I took, I forget, and then I can't figure out what it was.
Yeah, that's dangerous. All right.
I'm done.
You are done. It's my turn. Everyone gets to see all my mistakes. No stream sniping, everybody. Let's see. I have one of these that I like a lot, just in general. So we're gonna. Oh wait. So let's see. I am third to pick, so I'm second to choose companies. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, I still want that. Okay, to Eric.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, back to me. Oh, let's see. Oh,
It is nice to have that.
Didn't expect to see that.
Eric, you should just get the cards out from your copy of the game and just take the ones instead of writing it down.
I could have done that. But like I've played on 18xx.games before, and I get to my second pick, and it's like, I wonder what I took in the first pick. Oops.
I think you can show it. I think
Anyway, I have a piece of paper to write down what I picked.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering because I don't know offhand.
I thought it might show it when it's your turn.
Yeah, I think it's when it's your turn, you can choose to do it.
And Eric was mentioning that he's number 2. The thing about being number 2 is you're the one that might be stuck being forced to buy a big company that you didn't think you had the money for. So you have to be a little careful when you're number 2.
Why is that? Well, you mean like Big Four or something like that?
If lots of people, if everyone takes passes, then when it comes back around to you the second time, you could be staring at 2 actual privates, and you have to take one.
Just do
Actually,
the
the third time it comes around. The third time it comes around, you can have nothing but 2 privates, and you might have to take one. It could be the mail contract and the big 4, for example.
Is that a
Whereas if you're the number 1 player and you get 1 big private, you can just turn it over and let it go further.
Is that only a 4-player game, or is that because you remove?
In every game, it's number 2 that could possibly. It's more likely that number 2 gets forced to take a big private than anybody else.
Interesting. All right.
What do I want to do?
Mason, can I demonstrate what? Getting stuck with a big private that I don't want to buy. Also, can everyone? It looks like everybody should be able to hear us just fine.
Try this.
All right. Yeah, so it does actually on your turn. When you hit show companies and scroll down, underneath your name, it'll show you what you've already picked.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you have to scroll all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I just didn't notice that.
It's
before.
no, I think it's a newish feature, like
Okay.
Yeah.
sometime in the last 4 months since this has been out. They added that.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, now that I know that I could get stuck with something, I'm less.
I wasn't trying to scare you. I was just observing for the readers, for the viewers.
Yeah. Although I don't know, you lot don't seem to be big pass takers. What am I thinking? Let's come up with a plan real quick. I'm not big on plans, but
Therein lies madness.
yeah. I think I like this. Hey, Eric B.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, okay. So Mason wanted to see showing your previous choice. Yeah, it's just scrolling down to the bottom underneath your name. Thanks for joining, Joe and Mason. Whoops.
Back to
All right,
Len.
what's left?
Forgot my Discord is
Oh, interesting.
part of the
We,
stream.
we might actually be about to see an example of Eric's rule.
Ooh, no. Are the passes going away?
Over to Joe.
You have to make a choice now between sticking me or
it's not much of a choice.
okay. All right, let's see the pain. Oh, look. That's this is fine. That's fine. I didn't get stuck with the big
Wow.
company.
Oh, you took the other one. Yeah.
What's Eric doing?
He took it.
Took it.
So where do
All
we
right, so
all
what
end
do we
up?
Let's
Just to summarize for those, it might be hard for people to follow along. So it looks like I ended up with I have 220 in cash, and I got CNWI, Michigan Central, and mail contract. Eric B has 260 in cash, got the Lakeshore Line and Big Four. Joe has 300 in cash with Steamboat and Tunnel Blasting. Who's first to pick? Eric's first to pick, then me, and then Joe, and then Len bringing up the rear with the Michigan Southern, and that is it. A bunch of passes. All right.
Okay.
Mason says that he's listening to us while cutting out his 2038 expansion.
I still need to do that. But I'm gonna I gotta print and play like stuff.
Yeah, I just finished yesterday, finally 100% finishing my 18 LA and 18 GJ games.
Oh, nice. The
All ready to go.
track stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started the
All right. Have
Yeah.
you guys have any of you? I know Len has, but have either of you, Eric or Joe, played 18LA so far?
Haven't.
Not yet. I want to. I just haven't had.
It's good. I mean, obviously, on the bones of 46, you won't have any trouble with it, but it's very cool. You should try it. Let's see. It feels very different than
Where can I try it? What
on
platform?
this site.
Right here on games.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And why haven't I played it?
Come on. All right.
So they're not paying attention to the train shuffling Discord.
Oh, that's what it is. All right.
I actually do read the 18XX on train shuffling.
Nice. Let's see. With my privates,
The ick.
and then Joe's got just golden Baltimore and Ohio situation.
Yeah, so if you start Baltimore, Ohio, I'll do something different. I mean, it's not sure that's the right thing for you to do, but
Yeah, I
never
know.
know.
I don't think I have a clear cut like this is the correct option. But I think
well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's Eric's when in doubt, just start the New York Central because
but that's what I was leaning towards actually. And I'll be flexible with my start. I'm gonna start it at 70.
alrighty.
See, so Eric part at 60.
Interesting.
You know why I parted 60? With a big four, I'm giving up $60. And I'm going to give the company a cheap 2-train. So I decided I don't want to be a poor player with a rich company. So the way to offset that a little bit is to start at 60 and get an extra share.
Right, because you're getting the
Yeah.
60 free from the ick. And
And you're getting the $60 free for the ick. too.
And
Right.
we're getting 60 from the IC, yes.
yeah, I've seen a lot of players try and maximize that. Like, hey, I get free money. I might as well start as high as possible. But I think that's a little bit of a trap. And we've talked about that before. Like, it seems like the ick it kind of affords you the opportunity to start lower. Because of
If
that.
I had big, costly privates, if I had the mail contract, I'd be more likely to sell higher because then I want to buy in my mail contract and I'd get money for stock round 2 by selling in privates. But I only have $80 of sell-inable privates because the
Right.
big four can only be sold in for 40.
All right, so Joe predictably started the B&O, but would you par at 60?
60.
Huh.
60.
Oh, you want two trains.
I do want 2 trains.
Yeah.
In fact, I want 2 trains, and I want 2 trains. Oh yes,
two trains.
yes.
Nice. Hey, Shazner.
Eric B. in our other 46 game, I thought about starting the Pensy at 137.
I was counting on you starting the Pensy. That's why I wasn't prepared for you to start the Erie. Which is why I bailed out and say there's no point buying more New York Central stock. It's going to stink. I'm going to buy B&O stock.
Well, I mean, I didn't play track that really hurt the New York Central with the Erie.
Yeah, but I had to decide whether to buy that third New York Central
No,
share.
I agree.
MS.
Yeah, I could do the boring thing, or what do I want to do here?
GT is the boring thing.
GT is the boring thing.
You can start the CNO.
I could.
Show that to us.
Not tonight.
I'm really, really interested in this new private little mini expansion that's coming out with 33NE that supposedly makes the bottom.
Yep.
Do you guys know anything about that? Do you guys get the inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we can't tell you.
I know you
Sorry.
can't, but I just wanted the nod.
Yes, Eric and I know about it.
Cool.
And what I will say about it is I like it a lot.
Nice. All right, cool. That gets me excited for it. I'm so excited about 33NE. I wish it wasn't, I liked it when it was 34. It's easier to say.
Although the advantage of the letters is it does like remind you if you're one of those people that can't remember like all 150 numbers.
Yeah.
I guess it's not 150 numbers. It can't be really more than about 100, even considering 2038 and 1761.
Yeah, there's like 72 ish.
All right.
But,
well,
yeah.
Just because I almost took on my second pick. I almost took the Michigan Central. I said, well, you know what? I don't want to be stuck with $220, and I'll be low. And what do you guys all have? Is everybody's starting low. So I better start low so I don't fall behind in shares right away. So I'm going to start the Grand Trunk also at 60.
Everybody, wow, on the high
At 70.
Yeah.
company at 70. Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want a piece of that B&O action.
So here's an interesting thing I'll just warn you guys about right now. You
Cool.
buy second B&O and you'll own the company.
Right.
Right?
And you can run two companies, one of which is a B&O at 120 with absolutely nothing really going for it.
Right, with no privates. I'm not planning on a second one.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. For me too.
Oh my god. We're just friends. We're just friendly investors. And
because for what it's worth, I can start the Pensy and get the full benefit of that steamboat. Just saying.
Well, now you're making me want to do it, Joe. Just to see
know that. And there are things you can do with the IC and B&O potentially, but I'm not sure. Is that really the right thing for you to do? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
But I haven't seen someone do that.
so when you say you can get the full effect of the steamboat with the Pensy, that's not.
You build the Sharp into wheeling. Drop a Pensy token.
Oh, you
It's
drop a
got
token.
double
You drop a token. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I got to do it now that you provoked me.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Right.
All of our investments are terrible.
All right, I have to think about
Put
this.
your money where your mouth is. Oh, I have one
I've
Facebook
played too
message.
many games with Joe Huber, who never saw a dare he didn't take.
Nice. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so I have to decide if that's in my best interest or not. Take me a
Man, that is 70% of B&O.
Well, and I'm going to buy 2 more shares, right?
Right.
So it's got $420. Mason says, do it.
I think I'll live with it. I think there are some things I can do.
Okay.
I wasn't afraid because I could buy in the big 4 with the B&O, and then get to Cincinnati.
No, and I agree, right?
Yep. So I was like, go ahead, make my day.
I'll buy that. Len has to buy one.
Oh, you bought another, and then yeah, bought his, and then it passed through because none of us have valid actions. Back to. Are you okay? Joe, you bought your last. So
Len
you
has
know
money.
what's got one share left.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, pass.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I have to sign the steamboat. I don't have to, but I will.
Oh, that's interesting that it this is new that it up front it says Steamboat like before any
Yeah, no, I
It
noticed
used to
this.
not do that, and it should.
right.
And
Well,
I
they've
have to remember to do it, right? Because once I wanted to switch it and I forgot to do it, and there was no way to do it in my turn.
well, no, I mean,
So,
but the fact that it's prompting you now is new.
all right. So once I assign it, do I just hit skip assign? I think so.
Well, you should click on the private
Yeah, if-
itself.
Later on,
No,
if you
I'm
want
fucking
to,
sitting on wheeling.
Oh, yeah, then you hit skip. Yeah.
Yeah.
later
that's-
on, if you want to move it, then you move it. Otherwise, you just hit skip assign.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
as long as the steamboat company's there, you can keep moving it.
All right, it's Len with the MS.
Me with the MS. Yep. Why is it? Why is it? My whole map is grayed out. I don't have a place to Let me refresh my screen. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, something was weird. I couldn't lay a track anywhere.
All right,
Okay.
that's good.
All right, let's see. So I'm gonna do that thing or that thing.
I just see the Zach Galifianakis math symbols floating around behind your head when you're doing that.
Who's got the Chicago token?
Me.
Eric Hyde has everything.
I've got it all. Mail contract at full price in Central and NWI. And Len with the cleanest living with $20 left.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, Bellmaker. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, there's no need to rush because you're there. Nobody started the Pensy. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna do the Toledo thing. All right, do that. I run my 2 for that. And it's over to the big 4.
It's a weird game. Okay.
That's good.
Yep.
So long as it's not boring.
Okay. So I'm clicking on Indianapolis. I got to refresh probably.
Yeah, Len had said he had to refresh too.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I see Indianapolis fine, but yeah, I had to refresh to get people to lay a tile. It was weird.
Yeah, I have to do that a lot.
Do you?
And I'm not sure why.
Classic Big Four.
Yep.
And then Ick right behind.
Oh, it's me already. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's you.
Okay. Let me just see here.
I bought the again. Issue 2.
Nope. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, so you changed it to buy in the big 4 for 20 less.
Yes.
Needed some more money. All right, Joe.
Lay a tile. I could teleport, but I'm not gonna do
You could.
I don't see the B&O teleport kit exercised a whole lot.
It's only if you get really screwed that
Yeah,
I usually see it.
right.
Like, what if nobody buys a green train? What are you going to do?
Right.
Run Wheeling to Cumberland?
Hmm.
Which admittedly would be for $7 a share with the steamboat, but still, probably not your dream.
No. So I guess for the sake of the stream, let's at least, once you're done, summarize quickly. So
Yeah, sure. So I am debating whether I buy two trains or 3.
I mean, I vote 3.
Of course you do. Well, it's actually not clear you vote 3. Because if I buy 2, you might get 2 trains. You might not regret that.
Oh, that's true.
Because Eric only bought 1, correct?
I only bought one, but I got one for the big 4.
Right.
Right, and there's only 3 left.
And the New York Central loves 2 trains. It's a sad day when the New York Central doesn't get 2 trains. That's another mistake I made, Joe, was in that other game, starting New York Central at 100.
Right.
I should have started the Pennsylvania low.
Yeah, because you had meat packing.
Yep.
Yeah, that Fort Wayne teleport and the meat packing, nice.
I bought 3 2 trains.
All right. That means I
Guys
get...
gave me all that money.
Sure, I could see that, especially with tunnel blasting.
Right.
Oh wait, so right, there are two trains left.
There are two trains left? Interesting.
Well, there's 6 normal 2 trains, and then there's the MS and the.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have figured that there would be 2 left. Right, because I'm running before the New York Central. Possibly.
Should have started at 70.
Yeah, maybe I should have.
Then we would both be
I wanted
happier.
to share down already.
Now the GT has to buy 2 trains, and what is it going to do with it?
Oh man! All right, let me think about this.
I mean, there's stuff to do with it, but
Sure, but do I want to waste money on $160 on two trains because I'm getting one from the MS?
No.
well,
You can run 3 2 trains perfectly fine.
Yeah, you can. You already have the
I mean,
token down.
you have to lay, upgrade something, but you're gonna upgrade the thing anyway. So, and you can get to Chicago, right? Yeah, I mean, there are things you can do.
Oh, I know there are things I can do.
Yeah. By the way, if you
want three trains.
I don't know if you have all played recently on here, but they did change it so you can issue now. You can issue shares anytime
Yes.
up until you buy trains, I think.
Yeah. No, I saw that. And that's really good.
Or anytime before dividends. It does make it a lot nicer instead of having to rewind your turn 3 or 4 times.
And this is where you buy two trains and a 4 train.
Yeah.
That'd be an excellent plan.
Why a 4 out of 3 5? I decided not to go for the 4 Chicago run. Yeah, and then if I do that, let's see, I don't have the.
You decided not to go for the 4 Chicago run?
Well,
oh, because you did Toledo.
That's what I was thinking about. Do I want to grab Toledo or did I want to go for the 4 Chicago run? I decided to go. I'm going to need Toledo anyway, so I figured to do that, and I'll just do the 3-5.
Going long-term GT.
Right. Which means maybe I want to take the 2 trains here. So how do I do this and still have enough cash?
You issue shares.
Oh, I know. I'm issuing shares already. And
use the financial mechanism that allows you to have that money.
And I think I may have to buy. Do I have to buy the MS thing now?
I issued shares. I just happened to issue them to you 3. So
to willing investors. Hey,
and
no worry about the stock value dropping.
The MS, where's, there it is, MS. Right, 60. But I get 50 back.
are you buying it in?
Well, I'm doing the math real quick.
Okay.
Because if I do, I'm looking at doing what I'm doing, I got to make sure I have enough money to blow Detroit next turn. Or I run, let's see, 1, 2. Okay, that was 1 tile. Right, I didn't lay my second tile yet.
Yeah, you get 1 more.
I should do that.
If you want.
Oh, and I got to refresh the screen again. That's so weird.
What? I don't believe you.
Yeah, I had to refresh the screen. It was all grayed out. When I went back to the game tab, it was all gray.
Well, they're always
right.
tinkering.
Can I lay another one? No, it won't let me. Okay.
I won't let you.
No, it let me. It ungrayed the space to the left of that. Oh, it's gonna let me lay another one. Okay, so now what am I issuing?
Striking out west with Toledo.
Now let's issue 3 because we're gonna wind up having to do that anyway. And then. All right. Right.
Leonard?
Yes? I'm sorry. I always think
people sometimes say that the B&O with Steamboat is overpowered, but notice that we all bought in. So first of all, we all get a share of it, and second of all, that sets the owner of the B&O up for the president of the B&O up for how is he going to capitalize his company,
right?
Because so many shares got. Now he does have the opportunity to to dump it on me if he wanted, but when he's got Tunnel and Steamboat, it's hard not to want to get going with the B&O.
Right. I think it sort of. This is maybe not correct, but it feels like that becomes a game of at what point does Joe feel like offloading it and playing a game of chicken.
But it's such a good company right now that he could probably do well with it anyway. But it's just not overpowered the way people say.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. You ended up buying 2 trains, Len?
I did.
And
so the good news is
issued 3.
Green trains are available to you, Eric.
Yay! Thanks for the good news. Yeah, I'll issue 2. And do this thing. With a 3 train, I'm going to do the straight Cleveland. As opposed to doing the sharp turn back thing. And I'm going to save my token, I think. And buy a 4 train. And now we are in green. With $40 left for next turn. Oof. Okay. That's not a lot of money. Oh my God. Okay.
All right. I can skip a sign because I like. Oh. How do I assign the steamboat to the BNO?
Let me just see.
You click on the steamboat square, I think.
Yeah, just click on. I think you click on the steamboat itself, and then you click on the company.
And that seemed to work.
Okay. Yeah, it says currently assigned to G19 and BNO.
Got it.
In fact, if you go to entities, you'll see the SC at the right of the BNO's normal tokens. That indicates that it's got.
Yeah. Perfect. Cool. Thank you. All right. So.
Good job, devs.
Second now. Skip a sign. Michigan Southern's up.
Those little quality of life upgrades.
I made.
Yep.
I was just saying those little quality of life upgrades are really really great.
Yep.
I get to Chicago. New York Central.
Just one?
You only laid 1 tile?
Oh, that's right. The Michigan. I'm so used to the Michigan's. Yeah.
It's undue, right?
Let me think. Because the Michigan Central at the moment has entities.
Well, I suppose I should.
Where's the Michigan Southern? I have $60 in cash, right? So do I want to lay that second tile? I can't lay 2 upgrades with the Grand Trunk. So yeah. Why? I want to upgrade. Let me think.
What a terrible font.
Who's got the Lakeshore line? Is that you, Eric?
I have LSL. Yep.
Oh, you do. Okay. All right. So I'm not worrying about it getting used at Toledo anyway. If I do not need to open that, then I have to do that. It's there. And you're going to do that. It doesn't make it. 1, 2. No, I am not going to. I am not going to lay that tile. Go ahead, New York Central.
Oh, New York Central. I'm sorry. I'm New York Central. I was like waiting. I'm adding names to our webcams over here on the stream. And now it says
Your
that
page goes orange. It's your turn.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm gonna just make sure my name isn't actually Joe here, and we'll add Len in a second. All right. New York Central, man, $40. And I would like to buy one of my many privates in. And it's just not going to happen this round because I cross-invested like a jerk.
Yeah, there's a life lesson there. Just saying.
Yes, there is. But let's see.
Don't cross-invest unless you can live with the money that's
Right.
that's left.
Yeah, I should cross-invest when I have like a lot of money, not when I start with $220.
Unless you're going to play a low money strategy, but buying a 4 train is not a low money strategy.
No. Yeah, I guess I should have gone for the 3.5, but
Well, I mean a green train. Having to start with a green train means you needed more money.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. What is that? That's 3, 4. I really want to upgrade Erie.
Yeah, Erie is very valuable for the New York Central upgrade because it goes from 10 to 30, just like Wheeling going from 10 to 30.
Right. Wait, what is it doing to me here? There we go. So we'll do the Erie thing and save $20 to buy a private in. Yeah. With the track, we'll buy in the... Actually, oh no, we can buy more trains in after I run, so that's silly. I always forget about that.
Yep.
That's fine. We're done with our track. We're going to run from Buffalo, Erie to Cleveland and miss out on a stop here. Pay out. Now we have $80.
Got 3 privates, right?
Yep.
I do, and I just, yeah, it's very
Wow.
bad.
Oh, it's good. This is how I learn, watching things like this.
Like this particular train wreck.
Well,
It's cheaper to learn at the experience by the experience of others than the experience of yourself.
Yeah. Well, we'll buy in CWI as well, I guess. Oh, fine. The game. Okay, that's the thing. Maybe where my company only has $40. If you click on the CWI, it auto-populates 60 because it's like, well, you should buy this for $60, but I don't have that, and then it yells at you.
Okay, so I am going to do.
Back to naming.
I'm going to do the Big 4 presidents Cincinnati to Louisville strategy. Notice I have to upgrade because that first one is the first spot is reserved for the B&O. So I upgrade it and I get that. Leaving me with $0. So one train is now going to run Cincinnati to Louisville for 90, 100, and the other is going to run Cincinnati to Indy for 70, which is nice. I submit 170. I got 6 shares in Treasury, so I pay out. And I buy in skip trains. I buy in the Lakeshore line for 40. And that's it.
That's cool.
Joe?
Buying my tunnel ballast.
Yep.
Wheeling. Because of what Eric did.
Which one?
Being. So, rather than what I was planning on doing, which was the sharp to Pensy, I will instead just drop a token. In
Yep.
Cincinnati.
You have all that money. Yep. I knew you might do that, but I thought to myself, I own 2 shares of it. It's not the worst.
No,
in the world.
no, this works out okay. And I am, I think, done with track.
Smart Mason. Making fun of my. I've been trying to, with difficulty, great difficulty, put our names down on top of our videos. And I renamed several of them as Eric.
Well,
Unintentionally.
if we were all named Eric, it's like that Monty Python skit when everybody's named Bruce.
Yes.
He said, well, now with all of them being Eric, only 2 are wrong, so progress.
Yep.
Yes, Chasner. NYC is in trouble.
This is one of those times where it's actually tempting the half cap.
290.
Because you're making 290, you can half cap, pay 150, and double jump.
So this is where I would love it if it actually showed me how much money I would have personally once I did that. So let me just quickly look to see how much money I currently have.
You're 120. And you're going to get 15 a share if you half cap.
Right.
So what, 195?
Right. So 195 plus I'm buying in a steamboat. That's 235. So I would end up getting 3 shares. So the nice thing is I end up getting 3 shares and I can also buy a 4th.
Yeah, seems like the correct move.
I mean, that's why I'm debating doing it, right?
When we're all invested.
I'm basically trading a share right now for getting a 4 train, right? And I think I know how I want it. So I will have buy that and buy. And
All right, GT's up. That's you, Len.
Yeah, I think I'm just did the numbers here. I think I'm recalculating. It seems to be so easy when I watch other people do it. But now to upgrade Detroit on this turn and still have money in some way for a green train is looking difficult.
Well, you cross invested.
Yes, I cross invested. I did.
We both made the same error.
And by the way, for what it's worth, Eric, you laid the wrong tile in Cincinnati, but I wasn't going to.
Why is that?
Because I have tunnel blasting. If you point to the mountains, I'm actually building the connection to Wheeling.
I didn't foresee you dropping a token in Cincinnati, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think of it until I saw you lay the track and realized it's much better for me to do that than to lay a sharp to Homewood that has no long-term benefit, right?
Yep.
All right, 4, 3, 10, 6, 13.
Well, I mean, just start building from Wheeling to Cincy now and upgrade it to Brown.
I still might.
Yeah.
Because those 40s are only regular tiles.
They're 20s, right? Yeah. That's not something. It's deceiving the way that you see the 40 and you go, well, $20 discount is $20, but then in this game that's normal.
Right.
But
He does have to. He has to pay that to cross the Ohio River, but that's only 20 extra.
that's true. But you're sort of trained. I don't know if you play a bunch of other train games.
Yep.
You're sort of trained to
And
say.
the other thing I'll point out, which I might actually do next turn because I've never done it, it's cool, is I might build from Wheeling to Huntington to run a 2 train.
Yep.
Oh, another 2 train from. Oh,
Yeah, and then I'll
Yep.
run my 4 out of Cincinnati.
yeah, that's
Yep.
neat.
And then 100.
I got to be planned.
The last couple games of 46 I've played, I've really felt the East Coast just being completely long jammed except for Erie. Like Wheeling and Erie, obviously, they're the only real entry points because these single entry grays where that's it. There's one company there, and that's that.
Technically, you can run through Homewood until the Pennsylvania drops its token.
Right. But in the games that I've been playing in lately, it just all gets plugged up, and I was surprised in the last one that everybody left a slot open in Erie throughout the end of the game, but I guess I wasn't a threat, and I lost anyway, so I wasn't.
So the game we're playing, I have an interesting situation in that I have the Erie, and it's built such that right now there's only one track from Cleveland to Erie, the other one going to Salamanca. But as the Erie, I'm not sure when I'm going to drop the token in, because I have a east-west. Not fantastic, but it's still there.
Jeopardy clock about to. Oh, Jeopardy.
I'm so hosed here. No, I'm so hosed. I'm trying to recover.
That's all. Moment of very brief silence for Alex Trebek.
Well, you know what? First thing we're gonna do is let's do the obvious thing. Let's find the Michigan Southern.
Let me tell you, I do not envy the person who's taking over for Alex Trebek on Jeopardy.
No, not at all.
They are so screwed.
Right.
All right.
Eric H., did you intend to put the CNWI token down?
130. Okay. And now there's that.
I did buy it in, didn't I? Yes.
I don't think it'll matter, but it just observe that it's not showing it as down.
Yeah, I didn't actually activate the ability yet.
Yeah, I mean, and you can do it next time, right?
Right.
I mean,
It wasn't an immediate threat.
Okay, and then I'm going to run. If I just do this.
See you, Joe. Thanks for joining.
Okay, I got to get a 3 train now, and because next turn then, next turn I do that, and that works. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay that 1 tile, and now we move along. I run these 2 for 6 each, and do that and pay and buy a 3-5. Oh, I'm $2. No.
Wait a
I'm
second.
$2 short.
Sorry, Len, you have 3 2 trains.
No, the Michigan Southerns ran already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So just buy the Michigan Southern for $2 less.
Yes, exactly. For $5 less.
Yeah,
yes.
unrewind.
Sorry.
Yeah, you kind of need that green train.
I do. Okay, am I back to the beginning? Yes, okay. Michigan Southern, and I buy it in for 55.
Sounds like you
There
should
you go.
have bought fewer 2 trains and left them for
Yeah,
me.
I should have. But next turn, man, I'm gonna be gobbusters.
Those were my trains.
Yeah, I should have only bought 1, but then different things would have happened. Okay, that's done. That's done. Done. 2 there. 2 there.
You're just running Detroit, Toledo, Detroit, or here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And buy. Okay.
All right, stock round 2, the all important moment.
So
Joe's got 235.
we're all at $70 a share. That's just crazy.
which means everybody
That's great.
affords 2 except Joe, who's already
And
ahead
Joe already is up
a share.
a
Yeah.
share on us, and now he gets to be up 2 shares on everybody.
And this is why I half capped.
Right.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm up 3 shares, but I don't have the 4 trade.
I mean, this
All
is
right.
expected, though, right? I mean, his company had a lot of money, but
Well, it's Joe, you know?
later, unless he can half cap his way throughout the rest of the game, later will be harder, right? Hopefully.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's the claim. Yeah.
Okay, I want to be, dump it on me.
Yeah, right. I'm not dumping it on you.
Nobody's gonna buy. I gotta buy Treasury here. I'm falling back.
All right, so I want.
That'd be,
I'll buy a Grand Trunk. Right? There's no more B&Os.
Right.
all right. Oh, back to me. All right. So big. Goes back. Oh, that's right. I'm only going to be able to upgrade 1 tile next turn anyway. That's too bad.
They're really close in value. That's good.
Yep.
That's really too bad. Oh, yikes.
And
Somebody-
Joe's up $100 on us all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's see if the claims.
Game's not. Oh, trust me, the game's not over yet.
Not
Yeah.
over yet, but it's just interesting how much he rocketed up.
And with a half cap too.
You guys gave me a lot of money.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Eric.
Okay, well, among all the options, I think Illinois Central is safer. Eric.
Yeah, I'm wondering now. I have a 4 train. I'm gonna fall back anyway. I'm out there for trains. We have 2 more green trains for the Browns. I'm thinking maybe a better running company might get me a little cash for next time. And I'm safe with the 4 for now. I don't know. Let's try that. Ick is running best by a market share of the.
Alrighty.
I think I probably should have just bought the MIC so I could at least drop a token, but.
I bought a share of the Ick.
Hey, Rob. Thanks for joining. We got 14 people watching along with us.
Okay, Len,
I passed.
I pass.
And am I being a total idiot by not at least buying another share of the NYC? Maybe. It's just never going to amount to anything. But I don't think that you can really like invest your way out of this, can you? Hmm. Let's sell. We're gonna sell the ick and buy another treasury of NYC. Wasn't too late.
It's okay.
Joe can just scoop it up.
I will, actually.
Len,
Yep.
still passing?
I don't think I want to make a change here. And I'll pass.
B passes. I pass. And
then
Joe.
Yes.
Hey, Red Eye.
And I am up. So
Chris says he's got his money on Joe.
game's early.
Game is early. I got 2 companies to go. I'm just gonna run to the restroom real quick. Be right back.
If I don't do that.
Yep.
Let me think. Oh yeah, never mind. I got a better plan. That's better.
Ooh. Actually, that's a good move. I don't know. Yeah. That's right.
I'm kind of half capped. There's a surprise.
And buy from that up. That's just brutal. And some there's 3 companies coming in there. But
And X up.
who's got the CWI? New York Central.
Hey, I just bought Fabled Fruit. Eric,
Yeah, I like that one.
I decided I want a copy. I hope I don't already own it. I should look.
Okay. New York Central and Eric.
Eric is still away. Boy. Eric, you're up.
All right, just in time. Let's see what happened here.
I built your track. Say thank you.
Thank you. Look
I'll
at
say
that.
you're welcome.
Nice. That's pretty good. You built up to me. Nick did Cincinnati stuff.
Yep.
All right. You built my track. I suppose I should use CWI.
Seems somewhat logical.
I do own it. Somewhat logical. You'd be surprised. What are these next trains looking like? They'll have one green, 160, quite a bit more. Uh, I don't see this Toledo configuration very often. Not entirely sure about.
You need to play with Len more then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or evidently Dan.
Yes. Although Dan said Chicago. What are you talking about? I don't believe in Chicago. It's only worth 10.
Guess we'll token in Toledo because.
So, by the way, I know there was a discussion about this. Can you see this?
Yep.
Cool.
So I've been meaning to frame it, but this one's called because the previous owner was Société de Banque Suisse.
Ooh, cool. Swiss Bank Society?
Yeah.
Guess I'm not gonna buy another train and see how terribly this goes. Train 1, 2, 3, 4, and submit for 250. What? Not run another corporation.
150, right?
I don't know. That
4, 3,
there was
5,
a weird,
and 3.
a weird bug there. I guess I didn't actually. Unless I'm worried about the Toledo token, I could have just done some stuff out in Chicago instead and run to Wheeling, my 4 train. I'm not going to change it now. Yeah, 140, not 150.
No, you can run to Detroit instead of Buffalo. That gets you an extra $10.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. There we go. 1, 2, 4, 50. Got 4 in treasury. Or let's see, half cap gets me another green train. No, it doesn't. Shoot. Oh, I'm doing a lot of tinkering here. I think I'm gonna change this. Hold off on track building and let someone else do that for me. And just because Joe was nice enough to do that, and I run Cumberland as 4. 1, 2, 3. No, because yeah, Cumberland, same thing, same run. Erie, Cleveland, Wheeling. Cumberland's only 20 right now, so it is.
You rather have Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's same as Buffalo. Okay, 140, half cap. Gets me 260, and a payout it's 221. Guess we'll pay out and then buy a train. By 3-5. Brown's facing.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, train. I am train tight though, so I can't buy one.
I still have
Yep.
the mail contract, so I am gonna actually half cap there. Dead, so I can buy it in. Have some money. 3-5. This is OR 1 of 2. Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
That's okay. I'll still buy it.
By the way, in the second OR, you bought in $80 worth of privates, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
If in that case, I might have just bought in the mail contract for 80
Yeah.
because the other privates keep burning you money then.
Oh, good point. So I was like
And
worried.
the mail contract would have been immediately valuable to the New York Central.
Yeah,
Right.
that was definitely a mistake. I just have an instinctive reaction to say I have CNWI. I need to get it on the map, but in this case, I didn't. So
Our
No,
company started such low prices, you're not going to get to brown trains quite as quick.
right. All right.
what's
Len's
Len
off.
doing?
Len's digging himself deeper is what he's doing.
Everybody but Joe feels that way. And maybe not Eric. I don't know. I
No, I
feel
don't think-
very poor
I
this
don't-
game.
I'm just feeling that way.
Oh, Joe's way ahead of us.
Yeah.
Well, now there's a mad scramble for
Eric
Toledo,
has 5 working shares, right? So I think he's
where he goes.
half capping every time.
How much money does Tina's got a ton of money. Nothing. Okay.
Yes. Chat saying that Toledo is important, and I know, but
So the interesting thing is I'm not sure I'm going to token it. I haven't decided.
NYC has more issues than getting a token in Toledo, I think so. There goes the GT dropping one.
Well, I went there. I might as well drop the token.
You've just escalated the situation.
I
Well,
did.
partly because that allows him to run all 3 of his 2 trains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, no, it
except
doesn't. You're still not going to run all 3 of them. You're going to run your 3-5.
I know. It's like, yeah, this is just such a comedy of errors.
Where's Detroit? Come on, Detroit should be
I
green.
don't even have Detroit upgraded yet. But boy,
You should run to Cleveland. It's
You didn't have the money to upgrade Detroit.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could run the.
Oh, that's true. That's true because you dropped your CWI token. So yeah. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah. That was the other thing I was thinking of doing, and then I got focused on Chicago. Yeah, what I really need to do is
Cleveland's worth more than Detroit is.
this. Whoops.
Hey, Mike. Mike's here.
Need
Anastasia.
I want a chicken foot, right? I don't care about that one.
Yeah, I figured that's what you wanted.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Now I have one.
You can run all your trains.
And Joe's
I
happy.
can run all
Oh, okay. Joe, you gonna
Okay.
token Chicago now?
back to the B&O.
I don't know yet what I'm doing.
Yeah. Filmmakers. Detroit is very expensive. Doesn't have to be if you don't want to go to Windsor.
Yeah, that ship already sailed.
Did GT have 4 tokens or 3? Let's got one more.
I have one left because I had the MS.
All right, so that's the difference. That's PRR has an extra token over New York. I had not realized that.
PR,
So-
the anti-Grand Trunk.
Yeah.
I had
In retrospect, I should have started the Pensy. I thought about it, and I mean, I had the MS. I had the token in Detroit, so it's like I don't know why I jumped on the Grand Trunk. I should have. I just thought about starting the Pensy.
Joe, what were you saying?
I have thoughts on tokens that I'll talk about once.
Uh-oh. Should have token Toledo, Eric.
Listen, I knew what I was doing when I decided to relinquish that.
Okay.
And I knew it meant that I wasn't getting in it. But
And I mean, is it a valuable token for me? I think so, right?
yeah, I mean, I think you have to do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It seems like one of those
So,
necessities.
Be on TV. Here. I'll be on TV.
Hey, it's a cat.
My new kitten.
What's the kitten's name?
Her name is Daisy.
Cute. I am a cat
Really?
person. I approve.
You sure it's not Marguerite like our daughter?
I don't get it.
Marguerite is the French word for daisy.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
The more you know. Cat.
Or
What are you trying to get?
Marguerite. Look at all those trains. My God. 470. Oh.
490.
490.
Oh my
Oh, that was
God.
last run. 490 this run, yeah.
I'm glad I owned
And
some of that.
I'm of course half capping because that's what you guys told me I have to do.
It's a double jump anyway.
And how much money is currently in the B&O? I think like 450 or something.
God, nobody look at the values right now. Joe has 1,200, and the next highest is Eric with 9. Of
I
course,
just ran.
I know,
so-
I know. We'll see. It's gross though. Here's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Okay, all right. Yep. Nick running for. What'd you run for?
310.
3.
Wow.
320.
We need Dan. Nobody's upgrading Chicago.
Whatever I ran for. 320.
Wow. I don't have Chicago upgraded. I don't have Detroit upgraded. This is just so sad.
All right.
So I have, if I actually can use Detroit, I will upgrade it because I have the tunnel, right? So just, I'm not sure if I need it yet.
Joe, I think every game I've played with you or have watched you play, you do a little bit of dealing, and you know, like you're like, think about this. I might help you. I know a guy.
Hey, someday, and that day may never come, I'm going to call find you for a service.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Do I need to do? I didn't drop that now because.
Hey, Garrick.
I actually try not to do things like if you build this, I'll build that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, yeah, I don't think I hear you phrase it that way. Usually you say like, you know, I have interest in that area, you know, and you're just being honest. You're saying, here's what I think I want. I think that's helpful.
So our other, the other 46 game that we just started, I thought Dan and I were going to synergize because he had the Grand Trunk. and I had the Chicago token, and I thought we'd immediately get this 4-train run.
Right.
And he had nothing whatsoever. He just built the Grand Trunk south to Cleveland.
So Joe,
Interesting.
Joe, are you thinking of upgrading Detroit?
He said he was. He said he was if it was useful.
I definitely am thinking about it. I mean, part of it is I would like to get a Chicago token, so then I have to see if I can get that, right?
Well, right. I mean, so I can token Chicago now, but that means you have to upgrade Chicago, upgrade the tile next to it to put your other token in, right? Which means you don't have the upgrade next turn to upgrade Detroit. Or I could leave Chicago open right now, right? Because no one's going to token those 2 slots before the 2 of us.
That's true.
And you can upgrade Detroit next turn. Instead of
yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a way to do that east-west run because I don't have something that runs 5.
Oh, right. You've got the 4.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, hell then. Then I'll upgrade. I'm going to drop my token in Chicago before something happens.
Sure.
All right. Okay. All right. So I'm still running that. But that
Look at all you guys with 4 trains.
is that still my max?
We got to end this madness.
4, 4. I think that's the best. Got a 40 there, got a 40 there. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, so I'm at 310. Half pay 2 right. And if I half pay, hold on, Eric, just before you go, I'm gonna look at the bank for a minute.
Too late. It's over.
245. So far, not that. Well, not that too bad. I got 253 in the bank. All right, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right. So now I actually have 2 greens. Not a lot of money.
Who's got probably win the stock round? Me. Okay. I won't go to get a drink now because you're about to run and then I'm up.
So I can run both of them if I do that. We broke.
Yeah, I think you want to do that, right?
Yeah. We have not broken brown yet? No.
Nope.
Correct.
And I guess the other one's gonna do. Is it gonna do that? I don't know. Why would I waste 2 upgrades to get into the Toledo run to have to get out of it? I'm either going Fort Wayne. I should just go Fort Wayne. Or down into Terre Haute. But then Cincy.
Where the marguerites grow.
Really?
Is that a thing?
Terre Haute. Well, Terre Haute is French, so you know.
Oh, I see.
It is.
We're just doing a French thing now.
All states in Terre Haute, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 schools when I was in high school that I was considering besides Ohio State. And the issue was they were all private, and my father said he'd pay for 4 years at a state school. So I'm not an idiot. I decided that free education was worth it.
Oh yeah, because if you're going to grad school, it doesn't matter where you went to undergrad.
Eric's up with the New York Central.
Yeah, no, I've been picking my
He
turn.
put a tile down. I saw him.
So I just ran for 290, and I think I have to half pay, lest I be totally screwed. Is that right? Yeah, half pay double jump. If I had issued, could I break brown?
Not sure.
No, I don't think. I issued 2 for 120, and then I end up 1, 2, 3 here, and full hold is 418. I'm short. All right, so I don't issue.
And you know, that's well, Boy, that's falling on your sword because you think it hurts us, and I'm not convinced that works.
Yeah.
It's full cap to get the brown trade.
Right. Okay. 290 half cap and
I'm still
Thanks.
far.
all right. Stock round 3. We made it.
3. And I have enough for 2 shares without doing something.
How many shares are still outstanding? 5 X, 4 Grand Trunks, 6 New York Central.
Yeah.
That's 15.
Do I want? This is a 4 and a 3, 5. This got a 2, 2 and 4. And also get the. I will take an ick.
B.
I'll take a nick also.
Well, I'd like if my shares stop falling back in value. 90, 180. Leaves me with 70. There's nothing at 70, of course, because you guys are all making money.
Well, if you had withheld with an Air Central, you could have afforded. It would have been 70, 60 even.
You got a sense of humor.
I'm just saying, don't complain.
I'm not sure we call it that. But yeah.
God damn it. The Ick's gonna be worth more. Man, I have lost this game. Let's buy the 2 markets. See, there's 3 out, 4, 5, 6, 7. But he's probably running better than me. Well, sure. Let's buy the market New York. To Joe.
I bought an ick. Because if Farrah can own 30% of me, I'm going to own 30% of him.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I want to do?
Somebody's got the better end of that stick, though.
I'm likely gonna fall back. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here.
I'm not sure. You falling back because of shares in the market?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. For
What were you
right
gonna say,
now,
Joe?
for right now, I'll take an ick.
Joe, what were you gonna say about that?
I have $298, which sure looks like
A lot of money.
potentially.
Oh, that you're gonna buy a bunch of shares up.
Yeah.
Oh, there go the icks.
Yeah, I didn't look at the amount of money you had.
How much money did you think he had anyway?
I didn't put eyes on it.
Joe could buy 3 New York Centrals.
I could.
Well, let's guarantee I get a little bit of money in New York. Now it looks more enticing.
I'll buy a Grand Trunk.
I choose to ignore your enticement.
I will pass. Oh, I have to actually hit the button. Sorry. Yeah.
Would you take there, Eric? GT? Yeah.
GT
I took a
Treasury.
Grand Trunk.
I can't afford anything at all with my 82. I could have been a wild card and sold everything down and floated another company, I guess.
All right. So back to Len.
Well, you can't sell
I pass.
all of your New York Central down.
Not everything. Oh, look at that. Joe's going to buy my share.
And Presumably, you want me to buy from the market, right?
I would like that. That's up to you.
Yeah, no, that's
And Joe wins the Clean Living Award.
Yeah, with $2.
yeah. I had that so planned.
Hi,
Hey, there's your wife. Hello, Claire.
Claire. You're on candid camera. Oh, is it on?
Excellent.
Wait, it's on me, so I pass again. Joe, and I think Joe passes when we clean up. Yep.
It's good.
B&O out in front. Let's look at the market real quick. B&O crept ahead of the
Thanks.
IC.
It's been ahead of the X for a while.
Yeah, I just haven't checked in on it.
Well, Joe and Eric Ponder, I'll be back in 1 minute. Refresh my drink.
Can't believe how long those 2 trains have lasted. Guess that's everybody starting low. That's just monstrous.
Still 490.
190. That's crazy.
If I half cap, I only go 1 to the right, but I think that's what I. Since I'm only 1 cert down, right, for being share tight.
Yep.
Oh, that's gross.
Okay.
You guys should hurt me by not paying out at all.
That'll do it. F6 and E5. Terre and then you hooked up to Chicago.
Yep. With the free track.
Yeah. Two, three, 2, 1. Well, you got the money for a 5. I mean, a
That
brown.
might be 5.
There we go. 4-6.
Did you buy 1 or 2 brown trains?
2.
2 brown.
Okay.
All right, finally, the long-awaited
4-6.
upgrade
4-6.
of Detroit. All right, let's clear that guy. In fact, let's clear them all and just do it. Okay, so 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 there. And 2 there. And 2 there. All right.
Now, yeah, sure. that. Got one brown train remaining.
Yeah, somebody bought 2.
People
Oh,
are
it
like
hurts.
that.
It hurts me, right?
Right. I didn't see a way for me to make it through with a gray, so 2 browns
Yeah.
is the best I could do.
No, that was, yeah. 2 browns is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Buffalo and Pittsburgh are now worth more. Yeah, I think the route's the same as it was. 380. Okay, again. Great earning here. 490, 460. Like if I 397 if I full pay, and if I half cap 530.
Question is whether you want a brown train or not.
I don't really want a brown train. I want I just want a 6.
Then full pay.
Well, if you buy a ground train, you make the B&O buy a gray.
That's true.
It is true. I can do some.
So
Which
the counter argument, of course, if you buy a brown train, you make me buy a gray train, which means your 4 and 3-5 only run once more, and you're running a single brown train.
Yeah, but it does even.
There's no
If
good
you
options here.
What it wouldn't matter.
I'm not suggesting what you should do. I am just telling you the consequences of action.
True.
Because I'm not sure what I would do. I mean, in your situation, would I just not buy the brown train because I'm only going to get one train, and it'd be nicer if it was something bigger? I don't know.
I'm paying out. I'm paying full, and I'm going to skip trains. And consequences be damned.
All right.
I mean, I'm fully resigned to being last in this game, so I'm going to enjoy my whiskey and watch it unfold in tragic, slow time. I decided to full pay.
We'll just call you. What was the name of the guy that staged the Katie's crash?
Oh, yeah, what was his name? Watching the crash at Crush.
Yeah, the crash of Crush.
Oh, now I need to know. I should know this.
I think it's. Hey, I'll upgrade Chicago.
William George Crush.
Oh, right. Duh.
Duh.
Nice. Chicago. Woo-hoo.
Oh, look at that. All right. It's telling me to do it.
Do what?
I make 610. I'm at 150. If I half cap, I still double. So
Must be nice.
Yeah. First world problems. Get on that, Mike. Join me in stupefied bliss. I can't win. Drink my tears away. What you thinking about there, Joe?
5 or a 4-6.
Hmm.
Thinking the 5. Yeah.
Your 4-6 does an east-west, doesn't it?
His 5 does an east-west.
Oh,
Chicago
yes.
connected to Windsor.
Detroit, right? That's why I was thinking.
Oh, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
Yeah. I was looking Pittsburgh. But a 5 hits more cities. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. X up. Hey, you can finally connect to Wheeling if you care about things like that.
Yeah, if I had money.
You only have $7. That's right.
And no shares. You should have cap. No?
Look at all those trains you're running. That's cool.
Yep.
You gonna be able to run all those trains?
I'm going to be able to run 1, 2,
You have-
3, 4, 5 of them.
That's all
That's
5
what I
of them.
got.
That's all of them.
Yep, that's cool.
I have not seen 5 trains in a company.
It's been a long. I was looking at that myself. It's been a long time for sure.
And especially because there's the 4-6s and it shows it like that, it just looks like so many trains.
Yeah.
Some of them are, all but one of them is running as a 2 train, but still.
They're going places. Two, 3. Oh, I missed. You teased up.
Yes, it is. All right. How many files do
Have we broken gray? No.
Oh,
Still in brown.
Still in brown? Oh, good. I better grab that before he does. Okay. Hello. Did it again. I tried to upgrade on Detroit, and it wouldn't.
yeah, it's actually not been doing that for me.
It wouldn't let me hit the green check mark. There. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have $20. That would be the problem.
Yeah, why can't you do it with 6?
I guess we'll issue a share. Okay, there
Put
we
a guy
go.
a break.
All right, and there's nothing else for me to do. Okay, done. Clear all. The 5 is going to go there. Boom, boom, boom. 5 goes there. And I'm under no delusion. I'm not going to have another permanent train, so we're paying out. New York Central.
How come my High Frontier hasn't shipped yet?
Yeah, me too.
I don't even know if this is worth it. Chicago. If I issue 3, we get there. Yes, we can. Issue 2. What do I need? 800?
800 for a 6 train,
Yeah,
which seems like what you need.
that's all
what
I
you
need.
want.
Let's try it with 2 and see if that was wrong. I don't think I need to worry about tokens too much. Change. This did not change. That's all the same. My half pay, that's short. All right. Guess I do 3. Oh. Oh no, I went too far back. No. Okay, sorry. Can't. got confused. Do all three. At the 380, and we'll half pay that, and it's 6 train.
Oh, my steamboat's gone.
Wow.
Ah,
All right, Len. Background 4.
all right, SR4.
Bank is. I think we're breaking 5 here.
All right. And there are only those 4 shares left. The question is, what am I starting? And I think a reasonable choice is the Pennsylvania.
Hi, H3. Good morning from Japan.
And how much cash do I have? 579. Okay. And everybody's got varying amounts of that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. All right. Starting the Pennsylvania at 150.
Whoa. So much for breaking in 5.
And I start the CNO.
Ugh. I was thinking about it. I have money. There are shares now in my company, which should be temporarily okay. None in the B&O. None in the IC. Guess I'll buy my stuff. Oh, I can't. Ha, that's right.
Buying the Grand Truck.
Yeah. There is a share there. I didn't even see.
Means my last share I'm buying is
Okay. Is the
Avery
Where
High,
is
High Frontier is a grand space board
Oh,
game
do I
that takes
want-
like 12 hours.
279? I have enough for.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what scenario or whatever. When we play the full game, with the first couple of modules, it took 4 of us 14 hours on Friday.
14, yeah. Do you do it all in
And,
one sitting?
And the heavy cardboard playthrough with Jeff, Edward, myself the game was 12 hours. Jeff did an amazing teach that took over 2 hours.
Right. So 10-hour play.
No, 12 hours of playing.
Oh, I see. And then with
Plus
2
the
hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, okay.
No, we got together at noon and I got home around 3 in the
Jeff seems very
Yes.
very well versed in that. Is he part of the development, or is he just an enthusiast?
So I mean I don't think there's anything official. But for example, in one of the rule books, there's a subsection that's named after him. It's like,
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, Jeff's rule or Jeff's observation or something.
Nice.
So,
That's cool.
And what they are doing is his player aid, they are printing.
Oh, neat.
So
It's Len's turn, right?
Yeah, Len's
Yeah.
in his mind palace.
Why is it? Oh, because it's more than that. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. All right.
how is this a decision, Len?
Because I'm deciding I have to sell something to make enough money to do something else. So I'm just doing math for a second.
You don't just want to buy a New York Central and one more
Yeah, that's what I'm just double checking what I had to sell to be able to do that. So yes, so right now I'm buying a New York Central.
Wise.
Do that or
Wise.
do it next turn. Okay, go ahead.
And you could still buy a Pennsylvania and you're fine.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, you're right. I was trying to decide if I wanted 4 pensies, but we'll see.
So CNO versus PRR here. Yeah, look at the map real quick. CNO can get into Cincy, PRR. I'm gonna invest in the CNO.
I am share tight. I'm guessing.
I don't think I'm gonna hit cert limit this game. Well, I guess if it goes 6 rounds. But... Back to Len with 5. You pass.
Do I need? Let's see. We're looking at right 450. I'm only going to splash 3. We're gonna break those, which means so I have to do this. All right, I'm selling a B&O and buying a Pensy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise I have $900, and I lay a couple of tiles in a token, and I have no money for train.
No, that's sure.
Len, it's still on you, or did it come back?
It's
No,
back
it's
to me.
Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Stop! I hit sell instead of buy. That's
All right,
what I
fix it.
did. Like, why do
You
I
got all the money now.
I was wondering what was going on there. All right, to Eric.
Okay, just a minute.
What are we looking at for values now? Joe 27, Eric 21. But this round now, the B&O is not going to make anywhere near as much.
That's right. You guys shouldn't invest in it because it's going to be such a crappy railroad.
Looks like that got snapped back up. I'm still passing. Go. I'll take some of your cash off your hands if you want, and I'll just invest. I'll invest it wisely. I wonder about a game mechanic in 18xx where if you want to go above certain limit, you can loan out money to other people and invest for you, and you get a cut. Be interesting.
I'm selling something. What am I selling?
Apparently not that interesting.
That would suck.
No takers.
The Pensy's teleport. That's just it. Yeah, that's just this normal token. It's not an extra token.
$50.
Yeah, but right. That's its token for the turn. Right.
Yes.
Of course it is.
The only time you get 2 tokens in a turn is if you use the privates that give you tokens.
Right.
Oh, I want that B&O, so I'm trying to decide which.
There's no B&Os left.
It's gone.
Who took it?
Eric.
Me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Eric bought it.
I'm sorry. Then I'm passing.
You kidding me?
When I looked, it was still there. That's why I was surprised.
To me.
Yep.
All right. I can't let that Grand Trunk sit in the market. Sorry, Eric.
It's okay.
Eric Hayden.
What, did you dump in a New York?
I got it done by New York Central because I can't let the GT sit in the market.
Hey, everybody's got to be wrong sometime.
Back to Eric.
Yeah.
What, Joe?
So, that's cute. Brian Bankler had a nice comment about this streaming, by the way.
What did he say?
What's the over under of people that are actually on this Discord server?
Ah. Me.
So I have to pass again. Sorry. I wish there was a way to automate that passing.
Yeah, that's one our 18xx feature would be nice if he put in here.
Programming up.
I pass.
Click the pass button.
All right. That.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I want a Brown in Cincinnati, and that's the only way to get it. I could do Cleveland, but Detroit's better.
That's a funny statement coming from you.
That was going to be my one thing. I was going to have the gray Z. Took it away from me. Last run for the 4.
Yeah. What's the best 4? Okay, 21 that way. Get 19 that way.
Huh. Who always have homework?
I mean, it's Louisville to Pittsburgh, right?
It's not connected.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's not trivial.
I get 19.
I see 19. Yeah, 19 with your 4.
Yeah. I get 19 a few different ways, and I
Right.
think
Detroit, Wheeling, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you can have Detroit or Pittsburgh on the end. It doesn't matter.
right. So we'll do Detroit, and we'll run to Wheeling. Alrighty.
Oh, right. Yeah. Wow.
Well, Eric will catch up when I full cap. If I have 270, that's 590. So I'm doing some calculations. So 595, so 600. Wow, $20 short.
Of a 6?
Yeah, I'm kind of withholding by the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I could get there with 2 half caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you lose the 4 the second time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's your one shot.
No,
right?
and when I did the calculation, I end up with like 780.
I don't know. You got some breathing room. You got like 8.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want Eric. I don't want Eric to win. You know.
Well,
I know he doesn't like me saying that, but it's true. So there you go.
You'd be a boring opponent if you wanted everybody else to win.
Okay.
All right.
I spent a good hour, 45 minutes today sleeving the cards for PAX Premiere. That's such a cool game.
It is.
Hey, what's up with the sleeves for Caesar versus Gaul?
I don't know that game.
Len, it just came out. Len, did you get it?
No, I that slipped by me somehow, so I'm waiting for it to show up in the stores, right? But I don't sleeve cards.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, wait a minute.
I play things
Something I can do.
Oh yeah? Hold on, let's tune in. What is this? This something.
I can do this. Sorry, redo. Sorry.
Yeah, I just hit redo.
It sort of piles up a queue of things.
Yeah,
that
if you click too fast.
Yep. Okay. Clear off.
6 4
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Matt,
Okay, Grand Trunk.
All
what was
right,
your thing you
trunk.
did?
Let's upgrade. Oh, it's 20 there. It's 20 there.
You just changed your run, Eric?
I realized I could lay G5 even though I didn't have any money because
Oh.
it's a free C track.
Oh yeah, sure.
That route's the same. That route's the same. Yep.
You didn't lay it. Oh, you did. You upgraded Toledo.
Upgrade Toledo.
Yeah, Avery,
I
we got to.
no reason to do anything but pay out. I have one train, and I'm happy about that.
We got to play our first game of PAX the other day.
All
on
right.
ETS. Excellent.
All right. And
We
what's
gave
the
Len two
running
companies.
here? We got the Pensy, the CNO, and then the New York Central. And you're gonna, even if you double jump, you come in there. Okay. So
Hey, if you teleport into Fort Wayne and start doing some work, hooking up the dots, I'll help you.
yeah, there's other stuff I got to do because token spots in the east are going to fill up fast.
You got one.
I do.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Just buy a
And-
7-8 and skip it.
Yeah,
and
you're probably right.
there's Fort Wayne, right?
Yes. The thing is, let's go look at the running order again. 1, 2, 3. See, there are potentially 4 people looking for Cleveland. We all have tokens.
And we know how to use them.
If we all didn't use them, and nobody would have to use them.
Yeah, I have plans if I'm tokened out of Cleveland.
Let's see. How can we hijack the phrase? If I'll think of it later when it's not my turn.
I think I feel like you approach the tokening game as a war gamer and say,
Oh, I do.
I need to go on the offensive.
I definitely.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, though. Sometimes.
One of the first
No,
games.
I don't.
One of the first of games of 1846, I played in Joe's basement, and I was new to the guys mostly. And I put a token in Dayton because somebody else had a token in Dayton, and they all looked at me. And Joe said, "You're a war gamer, aren't you?"
Where even the hell is Dayton? There it is. There it is by Cincinnati. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Dayton is where it always is. It's an hour from Cincinnati and an hour from Columbus.
I was trying to figure out how to place my token in Fort Wayne because it was grayed out. So I was like clicking on stuff, and I said, "This isn't working." And I hit refresh, and now all of a sudden there's a token in Fort Wayne.
Ah, who would have thought?
Who would have thought? All right, so let's issue some shares. And I did
411.
that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. I got my money for the token. Yep. Okay, I did that. Yep. Done. I have an upgrade left to do.
Eric, did the IC half cap? No.
Yeah, paid out.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's see. What do I want to upgrade? I could do that with someone else. Doesn't really hurt anybody else. I might as well upgrade that. Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
And that's all I do. Yeah, I got to do something.
So, Eric Hayden, the thing about tokens that I've started to note is people talk about the Grand Trunk only having 3 tokens.
No.
But how many tokens does the IC have? It has 4, but one of them's, right, Cairo.
Yeah.
So it has 3.
Right.
How many tokens does Erie have? Well, 4, except one of them's Salamanca, and you almost never use it if you can. So you have 3, right? The New York Central is really good because it has 4 tokens, and eventually they're
That all count.
Yes.
Well, the Erie's,
and the Pensy has 5, but one of them's Homewood, but still you have 4.
but both of those two, Erie and the Pensy, those tokens do something because they give it access to the east-west at the end of the game.
Sure, I'm undoing this because I realize I have to do
Perhaps.
4 shares.
Most of the time, I've seen like Erie is not going to run through Salamanca. It's going to run.
Usually, but if it has to, it can most of the
Sure.
time, you know.
Yeah, and my other game I'm currently playing, I'm relying
Okay,
on that.
piano's up.
Right. Derek B.
Yep.
But yeah, that's an interesting point about the ick, is that it essentially has the same as the
Yeah,
GT.
$1,400.
What?
Wow.
I bought a bunch of shares.
Oh my God.
Let me think. Undo. Let me think about this. I have a different plan here.
Oh, did we give the ick another train?
That's an interesting token spot.
Well, I can do something from there no matter what.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is what I was afraid of.
It's only one, Len. It's only one.
Yeah, but
There are how many companies?
there are 4 companies that could token Cleveland.
Right?
Well, there's only 3 token slots last time I looked.
Yeah, no.
Technically, there are only 2 companies that can token Cleveland at this point, and one of them just did. Because
Right.
the ick has
Although
no.
it's not that far away.
Well, the ick has no money.
Let me just go look.
The ick has $7, and New York Central has $47. So
Oh, look at that. The ick has no money. Oh, good. That solves my problem.
everybody
Okay.
back away from the trigger finger.
Well, the
Oh.
IC will have money.
Yes.
Well, not when it's time to let. Oh, it's going to buy a train away. Sure.
If it buys it away.
Yeah.
No, I'm not tokening that. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why I would want it.
Hey, Joe and Eric. Eric Brogius. Guess what I did earlier this week? I played my first game of Advanced Squad Leader.
Oh God.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With whom?
Do you know Tom Remo?
Oh, I recognize the name.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Used to live not too far from me, and he moved to Western Mass last year. But we finally hooked up. He'd been offline for a while for various reasons. So yeah, he's a big ASL guy.
CNO made an expensive purchase from the ick.
It's a permanent train. They're like good marriages. Ask Johnny.
Domestic bliss.
Domestic bliss, yeah.
Domestic bliss.
What I almost responded, by the way, is of course sometimes you dump before you have to worry about the permit. Just saying.
I was trying to think up some line about things rusting, but
he's newly married. Let him be happy.
It wasn't about Johnny. It's just in general.
All right, so the token went away from Cleveland.
I saw that.
I decided to put it in Erie.
Put it in Erie.
Yes, he did. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, which means I have to run Homewood, or skip it actually.
Actually, is that too tempting? Might be too tempting.
Oh, who upgraded Fort Wayne?
Do that.
Oh.
Oh, you're doing that. Okay.
He has to if he wants a 6th run.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's clear the trains and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's nice. 3, 5 goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're hampered by not having token. I think you're running your 3-5 as a 2 train.
3, 5 is a
Well, he's running the 6 East West, right?
Running the 6
Yeah.
East West. My 3512. Oh, I need a token. That's right. It's not valid. Sorry. Yes, I am. If I had a Cleveland token, I'd be much happier here. Oh shit.
But one of them could run as a 2, and the other one runs to Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah,
the
that's
4 runs to Pittsburgh,
right.
and the 3-5 runs as a 2.
Yeah, if the people were watching me, they watched me try and not do that.
You don't have to worry about it too much because that train's not going to be here anymore.
Oh,
So,
thanks for the reassurance.
but I mean, there's no point going to a lot of work to build a big route for it.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. So 710 paid out. That feels good.
That's like real money.
Finally. And then yeah, we'll skip trains and back to IC 4.2.
You're ahead of the B&O.
Oh man, look at that value. Solidly in
Maybe
last
Ick's
place.
gonna finally upgrade Cincinnati so it can get an east or west, but you never know with the Ick.
You never
Might have
know with
others
the
that want.
It's been flopping around all.
Yeah, Joe still got it. See. Have to be some serious earning here.
This is a cool game because I'm not sure I've seen 9 out of 10 B&Os bought in SR.
1, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a
Right.
special kind of
Not
stupid.
the ideal setup.
I like playing games where
Oh,
everybody's not
Okay, yeah.
thinking too hard because it lets fun stuff happen. Avery, I have learned the rules to 1817. Maybe not in their full detail, but I have learned enough to learn to play. And I have it. It's on the shelf. I've even stuck with the goddamn thing. It took forever.
It did.
I'm very interested.
Well, Eric, you should join our next game we play here.
Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to play my first game async especially of that game. But I probably should because otherwise it'll be a lot longer. Learning a game async can be kind of hard.
All right, the Gronk.
Brand Trunk's ahead of me. Oh, the B&O is just completely out of it.
Yep, you lost.
Oh, I just want.
You don't want Toledo?
No, I'm trying to help the Pensy here for a minute, but you can't help the Pensy lay 2 tokens.
no.
Is there only the 1 gray left? Oh, there's still 2. Okay.
I mean, on my turn, I'm laying Toledo.
All right, I'll let you do it then. I need to get the Pensy's east-west run built. Question is, who's got tokens left? The X got 1. The CNO's got some.
I have a question for you guys. For somebody who ends up with low cash, like I'm thinking about the opening here, right after privates.
Eric Hyden, why didn't you token Fort Wayne?
I don't have the money.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm hoping everyone else doesn't care enough about it.
Sorry.
You don't need to be that person, Len. So sorry. So I was saying I have a question. In the beginning, have you guys ever seen somebody, do this with good effect, where they just decide instead of opening something that I can't fund properly, just like wait for Joe to start the steamboat, invest in that, and then an SR2 start a company, and then like do well with it?
It's hard to make it work, and if you have mail, it's a complete loss because it's just sitting there in your pocket earning nothing.
Okay.
For 2 whole operating rounds, you paid $80 and got nothing for 2 whole operating rounds.
Are there conditions that would make it work? Like if you have well-paying privates, or
Possibly if you have really good, let's say you get 3 little privates, paying really hefty money.
but then you don't. But in that situation, you probably don't have. You're not light on money, so you can just start a company.
I have never seen a player win.
If they don't start a company in
I've never
SR1?
seen a player win if they didn't start a company in StarCraft 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
I was curious because, I was looking at falling on the sword for like, okay, do I start the B&O and let Joe try and steal it or do something else with no privates, I guess I probably just should have not cross-invested.
You know, 340 for a non-east-west 6 train is not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I run for 730, and I will pay that.
Yep.
Let's see if Len is watching chat.
If I'm what?
Don't look now. There's some advice for PRR in chat right now.
Oh, I'm not looking at the chat window.
Chestner's got the Hawkeye.
I have been curious if you got the Big Four and the Michigan Southern.
When I thought
one other private, so you just didn't have enough to start anything. But
yeah,
right. And you just run them.
Yeah.
Because we were talking the other day about when has anyone ever had both of those? So I was thinking of trying it, but yeah.
Oh, I definitely have had both.
I was in a game the other day where it happened.
Joe Huber does it a lot.
If it's only those 2, you get 160. You start something at 180. I've done that. And you buy in the Big Four the first turn and buy a single 2 train, say. Lucky. In fact, I had 180 and I think I started at 60 and bought 3 shares. And it worked out okay. I don't think I won, but it wasn't like a disaster.
All right, I've got a 7-8.
Not like the New York this game.
All right, let me run through this. So, no.
Eric B, I got Ted Racier's 1918, 1919.
Oh, I'd be interested in that.
I was looking at it. It looks really cool, I think.
This is OR2, right? Okay. So I gotta step through this for a second. So nothing. Okay, so no. So 1. No. 2. Oh.
Avery, are you talking about Joe's situation where if you had both of the independents, he's saying better to start at 60 than at 90 if you start with that little capital?
He can't drop.
I can't remember the exact situation. I thought about it pretty hard, which one to start at. And I thought at the time it made sense to start at 60.
Yeah.
Because essentially when you buy those privates, you're using your own cash to buy 2 trains for your company.
Yes.
And so having better, more shares so that you at least get the benefit that way helps.
Yep. You're hooked down into Terre Haute?
Yeah, it looks like actually that I should be able to get us the last spot in Cleveland. So I'm not worried about it this turn. And I can't quite make east-west, but
No. Not this turn.
I'll do that.
$280.
Okay, CNO.
Eric B.
Okay, CNO.
St. Louis. Wow, it's got an east-west, huh? No, Indianapolis isn't. It's in the way.
Yeah, that gets in the way.
I like the fact that you never upgraded it, which hurt me, but now it hurts you. So there you go.
Car was a bitch.
Yeah.
The best part of Schadenfreude is
Oh, the Freude, man.
Nice. Es freut dich.
I'm getting 240. I think, is that the best I can get?
I'm doing over here. If I do that.
Played a game last week where the player with both independent railroads didn't start a company till SR2 and won narrowly. Interesting.
I mean, I could see that in the sense that if you get something for your investment with whatever you had.
So one of the guys in chat, this guy Avery, is one of our patrons, and he's been talking about. I think he's Avery. Are you? What's your count now? I think he's been trying to hit like 100 plays of 46 in a couple of months or something by playing basically a daily game on .games here.
That's cool.
He's been going nuts. He says, in fact, one of my favorite ways to start, if I get stuck with too little capital, is to par at 40 and only buy a single train so I can double jump with a $60 route and still buy up my privates. Interesting. You start so low, though. I guess the double jump.
So unfortunate. What's going on here? Okay.
We've got I'm over 350 at this point. My God, Avery.
350 games?
Yeah. When did you start?
So that's more than Eric. That's like that's a disaster. That's like the Patriots season. So there you go.
92 in September and another 80 in October. Lord. Getting the reps in, that's for sure. So yeah, we have a little channel in our Discord for patrons if you are looking for a game, and Avery's got a pick up daily for his 46 game. You hunting for the best route here, Eric?
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Okay.
Because you already have an east-west, right?
He just needs next turn.
I
Right?
do, but it's 270, which is not the number I was hoping for.
Oh. You haven't upgraded anything yet, right? Oh, it's still going to be 270?
He had to lay twice to get to St. Louis.
Ah. Okay.
Well, I got to change my plan because 270 is just not good enough.
Well, you had a lot of money in that company last turn.
By the way, how did you lay that token in Cincinnati?
I built a connecting tile, but I'm going to give up on that plan.
Which connecting tile? I'm sorry. It might not be showing.
I made H14.
From Huntington.
Yeah. Oh, so you only had one tile to connect to St. Louis.
Yes.
Okay.
The IC laid the other tile.
You upgraded Huntington, or just outside of to hook in there, and then.
Yeah. Okay. I never saw that green tile there. That's why I was confused.
Okay.
Cool, Avery. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Yes. Talking more details on borrowing at 40 when you get stuck with low money. I haven't done a whole lot of borrowing at less than like 60. I haven't explored the low par strategies.
Hey, Joe, it looks like you're up in the MX game. Randy forgot to ping you.
Oh, okay. I'll do that before I go to bed.
There we go. Okay.
All right, what did we end up with?
280.
280. And you did something similar? No, you didn't token in Cincinnati.
I took in Fort Wayne instead.
Ooh, ooh.
You know, just gotta kick a guy when he's down. I can't even.
I needed that extra $10 to
can't
double
even
jump.
upgrade out of that. God damn. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. I'll lay a hopeful leg out here and see if someone meets me halfway. And on my 6 train, let's figure out what we got. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, this is not pretty.
It's very bad. 240 payout, and that's it. Here we are. We are gonna go another set.
Yeah, this will be the last one though.
Oh no, this is stock round 5. Okay.
Yeah, stock round 5.
All right. Eric B. Well, I'm glad I so heavily invested in the CNO.
There you go, Eric.
Buy a PR.
I hate to do this, but I'll tell.
It's not really the straw that broke my back.
I know. But I sold New York Central and bought a PRR.
Yeah.
Eric.
Back to me.
Jeez. Ugliness. Well, CNO. Joe.
Oh, you didn't buy the PRR, huh?
You buy a PRR? Okay.
Oh, there's a PRR? Oh, no, I'm buying that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to swap New York Central for a CNO. Now I'll pass.
And for my last share, we'll take a CNO.
Free. I got to cert limit.
I find your confidence disturbing.
Lack of, or? All right. Well, geez. I have considered dumping New York's just to get a little bit of a higher score, but I guess we'll buy a CNO and call it done. Pass.
Yeah.
Joe's turn.
Len, Eric, me, pass, and here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Last set.
Yeah.
Everybody has 12 of 12 shares. Woof. I guess here's a good time to insert the obligatory. If you appreciate this content, go check out patreon.com/meekinformant. $2 gets you into our Discord. It's fun. Join us.
Oh, where did the Oh, you did. Oh, you just did, right. Here I am planning my move for the Pensy saying, oh, look at that. The X got no tokens left. I can token Chicago. But no, that's why you have no tokens left.
The magic disappearing trick.
It is. The Pensy just had too many places to drop tokens and not enough turns to do it.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
We're really sitting at $250 shares.
Yeah, look at all three of you guys. Oh, New York. Dead last. Who's the jamoke? Did that.
Sorry.
What, for thinking? Come on. We got time.
Well, I'm nowhere near Mason. Is that who you were quoting before? This is my 58th 18xx game this year.
This
Sorry.
year?
This year.
Of all 18xx?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm around that.
Now you got me curious.
See. There we go.
Okay.
GT?
Yeah. You know.
All righty. I don't have very many things I can upgrade, eh? That just so sucks. 730. That's not 750.
No.
Blah blah blah.
So I'll pay out. Pennsylvania.
Do. Can I?
49 this year for me.
Real money.
Yeah.
The reason we bought
Oh, who upgraded Dayton? Oh, awesome. No, I'm not going to do that. I just did then.
Hey, someone accepted my olive branch.
1, 2, 3.
Who did that?
4, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. So I will upgrade. Let's upgrade Terre Haute.
14.
All right.
It was you, Eric.
Point, we only have 3 companies with tokens, including me, so I have no need to token Cleveland.
right.
But you know what? I've got the cash, so let's do it.
Really?
What? You're one of the 3. Don't worry about it.
Okay. My company has no way of making money.
So Eric, you are you're up in 1822 MX.
Okay.
I just
Okay, so you know.
You know. Oops. Why don't I click my train first?
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, do I have? It must be getting late. Oh, we still have another token. Oh, good.
It is 11.
You know.
Darn it.
No, I just realized I was an idiot. Why did I token Cleveland? I should have tokened Indianapolis to token out the B&O. That was stupid.
B&O's not going through Indianapolis.
It's not?
The B&O's 2 routes is the 5 train right up the all grade track in Chicago, and then I run from Louisville to Detroit. It's a 6 train.
Cincy
Oh, nice. Yep.
Cincy might have been nastier, right?
Oh, you know what? Did I leave money on the table? 15, 27,
Yeah,
34. No, it's actually the east-west with the 6 train is the same as the 6 train going from Louisville to Detroit.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so as long as nobody tokens me out, I'm in a place that's relatively stable at least.
Golden. Okay.
Oh, I guess I've been streaming at a weird resolution. Oh well. 1548 by 726. That is a weird resolution.
That must be metric.
Metric pixels.
You know.
Upgrade Detroit.
You just get 1 build per miner in 22MX, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And hey, I wasn't going to let you get the 3 things that you really wanted because they work so well together in MX.
Me? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
And in fact, what I was surprised you didn't do, by the way, is as soon as I build up on a bit up on the MIR, to just pivot and grab the FCP.
I thought about it. but I couldn't figure out what I would want to do with it since I was already committed to the M11.
No, but the FCP loves the M11
It does?
because its destination's in the same spot.
Oh, so it is. Oh, I should have done that.
Right. So the FCP connects to the M11, puts its destination down, then you get the other token as an available. I mean, it's
Yep. Yeah, that would have been
You
better.
know,
CNO.
because I really wanted to do the 5 in the MIR, but I mean, once it got high enough, and I thought Randy's 235 for the twins was a perfectly fine bid.
Yeah.
yeah.
Single bid, nobody messed with it.
And you bid 220 for a minor in a concession, right? Similar.
Yeah. So he only paid 15 higher. All
New
right,
York
New
Central.
York's back up.
And the
did
bank
I-
is broken, by the way, in case anybody wonders.
Right, so I'm not changing my route at all at this point, so we're just going to submit and pay out. Trains.
And the NDEM's going to run for 5.
Game's over.
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations, John.
Good game, Garen.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
got
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, all right, so
That was wow.
7654.
Yeah.
yeah, that's quite a spread.
That
Almost,
is that's a big spread.
you almost doubled me. That's all right. So I mean, I think that my cross investing in the beginning was pretty egregious there.
It hurt you. Yep.
I don't know. Any other appreciate any feedback? I always enjoy it from you guys.
And New York Central usually wants 2 trains.
Right. So it's parring it lower.
Yeah.
I thought at 70 that I was like kind of safe, but I guess I should have just erred on the side of caution and go 60.
How much money did you have coming out of the
220.
He started with 220.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you do other than par at 70.
Yeah, no, it's the 70's fine.
I
if you don't
I didn't
Yeah,
expect everybody to go so low. I thought 70 would get me 2 trains. I think Len.
Turns out that that was too many privates for you, although it wasn't obvious when you drafted them, but when the game started playing,
Right.
it was.
Yeah, I didn't have the money to buy them. So, I was surprised by. Well, I guess it was just the way that it parred.
Yeah,
Obviously, I think
being
that
70 going last. Yeah.
Len wanted the GT after the fact to be higher so that he could get a green train without having to buy through the 2s. Right.
Yeah. That was I think that was one of my mistakes.
actually expected you, Len, to start at 80 instead of 60.
Yeah, 80 would have been better for Len.
It would have been better for everybody, Len.
Right, because I had I had the Michigan Southern though, so I had 260, right.
Because then you not only have a 4 but a 2, which is,
Yeah,
Good.
you're right. And then I wouldn't have been as strapped for cash as I was. Yes.
And the other thing in that situation, you just go straight to Chicago.
yeah, the MS.
The Michigan Southern lays Port Huron, goes west. Grand Trunk lays 2 tiles west. The Michigan Southern lays to Chicago and upgrades it. Runs 40-40 on its second turn.
Yeah,
Right.
I shouldn't have done the
And
Toledo
then
thing.
if you had the money, you could blow Detroit and have your 4 train run east-west.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done the Toledo thing. You're right.
Right. I just, Toledo's a choke point, but I think I've seen too many people think that, I really have to be in Toledo or else I'm going to lose the game, and I'm not.
I think at least in my head, that's one of our group's group thinks is that Toledo is such an important thing.
But Len, if Joe had been in your position, he would have run the 4 train east-west for $23 a share and operating around 1.2.
Right.
No question about it. He would have done that.
Right, because if I'd started higher, I would have had the green train in OR 11. Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for everybody for watching along. We still have 14 people that made it through to the end with us. That's a rarity for us. So appreciate you guys playing. That was a lot of fun.
You're welcome. Yep.
No, this is good. I'm glad I was able to.
Cool.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna end the
Yeah.
stream now.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks for joining, everybody, and we'll see you next time.